My name is Brian Nick. I'm the head of portfolio strategy for NewEdge Wealth. So we serve ultra high net worth clients. We try to help them get through their investment anxieties to try to build portfolios for them that are going to work over the long term and to take care of sort of holistically of their wealth. My focus is on their asset allocations. So I've been using Macrobond since I arrived at NewEdge, which was June of 2024. So not that long. But it was part of the mandate coming in. I work with other strategists who had a mastery of Macrobond, and to be able to work with them, share the same slide deck, making sure that when we're coming up with things for maybe it's an emergency call for clients, maybe it's regular quarterly outlook, maybe it's a weekly piece, to be able to interact with them and not slow them down and keep up with what they were doing in terms of analytics, but also visuals that we were showing. The biggest thing has been the speed that I can get updates. So every morning at 8:30, we have an all hands call. It goes for a half an hour. Everybody on the firm has to be on the call, and more often than not, I'm asked to say something. And because U.S. economic data comes out at 8:30, the big ones, the jobs report, the inflation report, retail sales are all out at 8:30. Sometimes I only have about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, until somebody calls on me and I have to get off mute and say something and share some slides. What I found is that in the past, I had to scramble first to understand what the data said and then to scramble to update my charts. But now the charts are ridiculously easy to update. I could just right click and hit refresh, and I get that brand new data point. It's going to tell a great story, and it's going to be completely consistent with kind of what we need to say on the call. And all I have to worry about is taking a quick look at the data, analyzing it, and saying, here are the big takeaways, and by the way, here's what it looks like on the chart. And for a lot of people who are not following the data as closely as I am day to day, they really need those visuals right away to understand what's going on. Even if they're sophisticated investors, financial advisors, other strategists, people who manage money, I found that it was incredibly hard to say kind of helpful and impactful things just off the cuff. And now it's incredibly easy because I have the visuals to go with it.